It's not going to be a one-trick pony show. We're on the road to Megara. And the Brigand probably should not sing. Ah, turtles. Damn turtles. Eh. Die, turtles. Ah, the soothing sounds of the ocean. Oh, I'm sorry, the sea. The sea. Soothing sounds of the sea. Going in, coming in, going out. Coming in, going out. Much like a cigarette. Breathing in, breathing out. Or just breathing in general, I guess. Life is a lot of breathing, if you think about it. The only thing you do all the time. Breathe. Well, heartbeats, I guess. That's not really important. I'm level 9. I'm tempted. Do I do it now? Or do I wait? Oh, let's do it now. Let's not wait. The funny thing is I have a feeling I'm just gonna go to my other characters. Get a whole bunch of other gear. For this, because as much as I think this gear is pretty cool, I think there's other combinations that are more beneficial to me. Ooh, look at that. Ooh. Yeah, I think this is better. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Uh-huh. Let's see. Oh yeah, much better. Huh? Yeah. Yeah. We like that too. Oh, really? Very well then.
Here I keep you. If you're going out there, don't go unprepared. It is not safe. Buy what you need here. We shall see you again. You can store your goods with me.
I can store my goods with you. I can. I'm just not sure I feel like I want to.
So long.
Yep. Alright, so now, since I'm wearing this Minotaur set, I've got Minotaur on my shield and crazy helmet. Look at that. Let's see if it actually makes a difference. If. Yeah, about the same so far. Really hard to judge against skeletons. Wraiths are no good. Oh, stuff, all this stuff. I must have the stuff. Give me the stuff. Yeah, there's a difference. There's a pretty substantial difference right there. Ah, what was that? Haha. Yep, that's a pretty big difference. What are these things? These guys are pretty crazy. Fish people. And you encounter them throughout the game. They're actually not. Some monsters, they only appear in like the satyrs. They're only in the first act. Minotaurs, only in the first act. And in Olympus. But these ichthyid things are everywhere. They're everywhere. What is that? Oh. Oh, labyrinthine helmet. Look at that. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. See, they're not exactly the same. One length strength, 3% more. Stun resistance. Yeah, I'd rather have the stun resistance. That's pretty good. Seeing some nice numbers. Sounds like I'm fighting a machine or something. Ow, snapping turtle. Turtles are brutal. You're not a turtle. Die, not turtle. Oh. I want to breathe. That's why I'm talking about breathing, because I want to breathe through my nose. I want to breathe through my nose. I can't do it. Sniffle, sniffle. These bastard turtles, they slow you down. That stuff they spit at you slows you down. Just makes it harder for you to get away from their slowness. Their epic slowness. Money. Okay, let's do this home stretch thing. I don't have time for this. Nice. Oh. City of Megara.
Good day.
Bye!
Bye.
We've got troubles. Every part of Greece is troubled these days. Sure, the centaurs and the satyrs are bad, but for us, the walking dead are worse. Every night they're at the city walls. We wake to more farmland burned and cattle slain.
Yes, undead. I'm really good at fighting those.
The truth is, I've just arrived here myself. I was on a warship bound for Athens when Siren Song drove the crew mad. Unguided, our ship smashed against some rocks. I clung to a board and somehow washed ashore, along with plenty of other timber and much of our cargo, which was arms and gold.
I think what he's saying is the rest of their stuff is somewhere else for us to find. Oh, Timon.
So, Leonidas sent you. He must have his hands full if he didn't come himself. Monsters are rampaging all over Greece, not just in Sparta. Perhaps the Oracle can reveal the source behind all these attacks. The Oracle requires an offering when one requests an audience. Take a branch from the sacred olive tree to the Oracle of the greatest of the oracles. Kings and tyrants from the world over seek her prophecies. You will find the sacred olive tree in a grove on the road to Delphi, above the Helicos Pass. Take care, warrior.
Helicos Pass. Okay. Whoosh. Stargate
Everyone's
activated.
talking about the undead, the living bones that attack us. Many in Megara whisper rumors, but I know the truth. I know where they come from. I crept out one night just before dawn and followed quietly. There is a ruined city built by the Mycenaeans long ago that we call Old Eleusis. It was there they went. There I followed them and watched them pour into the old stone gates.
A lot of exposition here.
Old Eleusis. That reminds me of an old myth they tell of the ruins. They say it was ruled by three princes. But in their hubris, they offended the god Apollo. He cursed them never to enter Hades, but to walk old Eleusis as restless undead.
Restless undead. Okay. Okay, I guess we know what we're doing. While we're here, I guess we'll just take care of these guys. No sense in letting these satyrs live. Not while the good people of Megara are being pillaged by the undead. Can't. Oh, you're in for a treat, people. This place is fun. It's actually one of my favorite little parts because in a very brief period of time you have potential for a lot of really cool encounters. Can't. Nope. Nope. Miss. Whiff. Ah, got me. What was that? Falcata. I don't do falcatas. Give me something blue. Give me something green. What do we need? Cuirass and Greaves. So give me a labyrinthine cuirass and Greaves. That's what I need. Oh. Oh, there's a merchant, it seems, on the other side.
It was a fierce battle. Beasts and men, you understand. Then a giant cyclops, growling and bellowing, came and smashed the bridge. We're working hard, but it'll be days yet before the road to Athens is clear.
Oh. A Cyclops, you say? Oh boy. I mean, I already have a bunch of these Leaf Song artifact formulas, but I don't remember which ones exactly, and I haven't been looking them up or anything, but you do need, aside from the charms and the relics, you do need to actually have some artifacts as ingredients for other artifacts, and it's kind of crazy, especially the higher level ones. There we go, Veteran Gladius of Destruction. Ruins. Ancient ruins. Uh-oh. Somebody broke out. Prince of Blades. Ouch. Prince of Blades down. Nope. Ouch. You go through a ton of healing potions, and thankfully a ton of healing potions are everywhere for you to pick up. I hate this place. I hate this place. This is for me, this is hell. Undead. The only thing possibly worse is when I get to the Minoan Labyrinth and you just have machines and machines and machines. But machines and undead is pretty bad. I am ill-equipped to deal with them. Oh, this just isn't fair. Oh, fine. Oh, at least I can't say it was a complete waste of time. And these little monkeys, they continue to vex me. And they will continue to vex me for a long time. Let's do that. This first. Oh yeah. 1, 2, 3. Oh wow. I haven't spent points in a while. Yes. Alright. 6 more points. 2 more levels and we're gonna get right over here. I don't know if I want to go to 32 first. Why not, really? Is the question. Prince of the Bow. Oh. Oh, Oedipus armor. Oedipus armor. Do I need to have a complex in order to wear this? Yeah. No. I think it's better suited on someone else, but alright, that's the 3 brothers. Well done there. Oh, where do these guys come from? What? Where are you guys going? Hey, where you guys going? Where you guys going? What, you gonna tell me? You know, oh. I see. I see. Hey, where'd you guys go? Oh. I see. We're good. Timed that poorly. Is that a Cyclops? Yeah. Oh, it says Cyclops, okay. I want to see his eye. There it is. Just one eye. Yeah, he's ugly. Do 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 do. He doesn't need all this. What's he doing all this stuff? I'm guessing this is his cave. Huh. Demons and bats. Sometimes spiders. Let's see. He's got. This is the Cyclopean Club, and it could be better. What's all this? Looks like a shipwreck. I think that's the shipwreck. A hero turtle, okay. Now I've seen everything. Ouch. What is he doing? What does that mean? Whatever it was, it sucked. Can't have... Nope, can't have a wreckage without rates. Gotta have rates, right? What's a wreckage? What is a shipwreck without rates? It's not a shipwreck. Nothing. Nothing. Guess nobody will miss them. They weren't carrying anything. Nobody will even notice that they're gone. It's a shame, really. Ooh. You notice I'm remembering to use all my skills now, more or less. I guess it doesn't help that most of my playtime is at 6 a.m. in the morning. Oh. Oh. Is my hard drive filling up? Yeah, I think it is. Oh, that's a shame. Yeah, we're gonna have to stop right here. Sorry about that. And we are back. Coffee in hand, ready to face the world of ancient Greece. Sorry about the technical difficulties. I had to actually, because we didn't really stop at a good save point. I had to actually get back here. And that caused me to level. So I'm sorry about that. Battle marker. Battle marker. Whatever. We can loot later. I am feeling pretty good about this build. Did what? When you've got the battle marker, you take advantage of it. Suckers. Your heals are weak. And my damage is strong. Yeah, I'm feeling pretty good about this build by now. Still not everything it's supposed to be. But it'll be there soon. Alright, another level. Yeah, we're just gonna add to here. And next time. Yep, right there. Oh, hi. So this is how far we had to get in order to get another save point. Now battle rages. Our quest continues. Ooh. Apologize. I'm feeling much better. Yeah, ever since I put on this suit of labyrinthian stuff, I feel very much in the zone. I am critting. Satyrs are flying. Life is good. Still no AoEs, but at this rate, I have the attack speed. I have the DPS. I don't really feel like I need it. I guess now I have to work on the resistances. Another hero down. Oh, man. Something about this perspective first thing in the morning when my eyes haven't really adjusted. It's making me dizzy. Wow. Ugh. Run. This is... The battle standard is a really good skill. You don't want to be there when somebody else is using it against you. Some of these guys put down the battle standard. Some of these guys heal. All of it is bad. But I'm not afraid of them. In fact, I fear nothing. This is a long way from when I... This is a long way from when I died in the first what, 5 minutes of the game. Yeah, I think I've improved a little since then.
A gentle greetings, good traveler. What, are you surprised to find a centaur not crazed with war and hatred? My name is Chiron. I am pleased to meet you. Sadly, I have a problem that I cannot solve.
Okay. What is your problem?
You see, I have long dwelt in these woods at peace with all the creatures. But recently, they have gone mad. Worst of all, I know, the Maenad priestess. When I stopped by the stream to drink, she surprised me, stole my magic bow, then ran into a cave. Warrior, I am a centaur. We are not fit for caves. In that dark, cramped space, we cannot fight well. If you would do me the kindness of retrieving my bow, I would gladly share with you my great store of wisdom and learning.
Okay. Alright. It sounds reasonable. I'll risk my life for, whatever it is that you know, I guess. Would you do that? Would you do that in real life? I'll tell you everything I know. Well, what do you know? Well, you know, if I told you now. Yeah, but how do I know that you know what I don't know? It's tricky. What was that? Oh, that's... Dang Maenad priestess. I could have run away. Like a little fairy. Clicking is fast and furious, ladies and gentlemen. Alright, don't lose focus. Don't lose focus. Meow. So apparently Maenads are cat people. Okay. Everything True Blood told me is a lie. I feel betrayed, bewildered. I don't know, wrong response? Sorry, I've been watching the birdcage.
My bow. Can you guess how old I am, young one? Very old, to your eyes. I don't think you'll believe it, but I tutored the young Heracles in the ways of war.
So, centaurs are immortal now. Okay. But he did give us 2 more stat points, so we're gonna put 1. Ah, what the hell? Just keep doing our thing. A monstrous boar. That's pretty monstrous looking. Oh, oh, oh. Yes. You know what? I think we're gonna just continue the story. As much fun as running around killing things is. We have now entered the village of Ambrosis.
Everywhere across Greece, harvests go untended. Country villages are burned and abandoned. Peasants gather in cities for safety. I say the arrow is already in Greece's breast.
So whenever you see these little diamonds over people's heads, it's not a... These are optional conversations.
Ah, the olive grove. It is true. A sacred tree, old and stately, stood there. It lies down the road, but I'd stay away if I were you.
So it's nice you can you can experience the story in this way. Or if you've done this a million times, you don't have to be encumbered by the story while you play, like other games that kind of force you to sit through it.
A blacksmith of remarkable skill lives in the hills by Helicos Pass. Some say the god Hephaestus himself taught Termerus his craft. He's friendly, but he keeps to himself. If you can find him, he will sell to you at a fair price. If he likes you.
Again, again, sounds creepy. So much creepiness. Ancient Greece. Maybe I'm just...
I was on my way from Delphi with some goods to trade. I had just set up camp amongst some nearby ruins when I heard the rattle of bone and smelled the scent of death. I looked up and saw skeletons everywhere. They didn't seem too friendly, so I ran. As far as I'm concerned, whoever finds my goods can have them.
Skeletons didn't seem too friendly.
I see you've traveled a long road, stranger. Come, have a look. I might have something to suit your needs.
No, but I have stuff to unload on you. Wow, actually, is any of this stuff ever good, you ask? Not today. Not today. Alright.
Farewell.
So, I promise you that when I get to a certain point, I'm going to switch to a different character. And that is actually exactly what I'm going to do. We're going to switch to a different character. We're going to experience marginally different gameplay. There we go. Drink coffee. Yeah, yes, drink the coffee. Let the coffee surge through you. This is a caster. So he's gonna be more of a ranged guy, definitely less on the melee. There's no melee. Drinking a lot more healing potions. I mean, mana potions. You really haven't seen me drink any mana potions on the Brigand. We're gonna start off right where we were. The story is exactly the same. We're looking for a proper offering to the Oracle of Delphi, which is an olive branch, as we all know through learning Greek mythology. Right? You all learned Greek mythology. I have to say, this character is not nearly as well geared as the Brigand. Some blue stuff, mostly, I think, some greens and yellows. And the gameplay is very different, as you can see. I'll go over his skills in a second. I'm still he's still a bit of a work in progress. He's now started to get a little bit easier playing as him. I'm starting to get a few of the skills that do the really cool stuff. But pretty much I'm just waiting to get to the Oracle of Delphi. And once you get to Delphi, you will be able to respec. So buy back some points, some skill points, and put them into other things. What is that? That dude is crazy. They do get smart, and they will lead you if you try to run around. And do that, so this is an interesting bit of AI here. You can't just kite these guys. Alright, so this is mostly a storm mastery build, and I'm just putting points into this thing. Thunderball. It's pretty cool, you're seeing it, it just flies out, and then one point in this, it's giving me a couple of fragments that when it hits, these fragments come out, and they stay on the ground for a little bit, and do lightning damage to anybody who kind of walks past it, and they do a little explosion. And then I put 1 point into this, which is Storm Surge. This means whenever somebody hits me, there's a small chance, 15% chance, it's actually a pretty fair chance of there being that lightning aura that you saw kind of come out and lightning away and damage everybody. It also stuns, so it's pretty nice. I mean, it gives me some survivability in the event that I get swarmed. It'll do damage, it'll kill maybe some of them, and it will stun the rest, give me an opportunity to get away. And I've also started putting a couple of points into the hunting mastery, so I can use the bow a little better. A Thunderbolt unfortunately has a really long cooldown. So there's a lot of kiting involved. Oh, look at that. He's down there and I can't do anything to him.
That is my grove burning on the hill above. The sacred tree is still up there. She may be unharmed, but you'll have to get past the savage brutes to reach her.
Now, what is going on? Because it just seems that it just keeps getting slower and slower. I don't like it. This is a really cool part. I hate to goof this up by having computer problems. You're fighting through this grove that's on fire. What, you couldn't tell this was on fire? You couldn't tell by these burning trees what was going on? I do like the smoke effects and the haziness. And the reason I'm doing this build is because with the bow, most casters will maybe want to use a staff, which is also great, but really the best way to improve a staff is to go any kind of caster and pair that with spirit, because you get this thing called the Turnion skill, and that splits out your projectiles. You splits out your staff projectiles into multiples. You get up to like three or more shots pretty much at once. It's like multi-shot with a staff. Because I've done several other spirit combination builds, I just don't want to do it again. Ah, the sacred olive branch. So I decided to go for bow and just kind of mix it up a little bit. And it doesn't mean by any means that the spirit mix is bad. Just that I just don't want to do it. Protective embossed greaves of the unhindered. Let's see, unhindered. Whoa. Okay. I see. And it's nice, the Thunderball has a little short area AoE. I mean, it has a range, so the initial particle can maybe hit some of the immediate
The
area.
tree is unharmed? Can it be true?
Yes,
Maybe
it
the
can.
gods have not abandoned us after all.
Well, I haven't abandoned you. Does that make you feel better? So what I've tried actually to do is to is to make some characters that have completely different play styles, and something you can feel as a different play style. And to show you that, not only to give you you know, a unique viewing experience, but also to show you that you can combine these skills and these masteries into combinations that, even with some of the same masteries, you can get very distinct and different play styles. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Where? Hey, hey. There we go. That's how that was supposed to work. Gonna have to kite. That was cool, he kinda just fell out of his armor. Separated from his senses. Mwahahaha. Alright. Still going to Delphi. Let's find us some Delphians. Oops. What's that? What I do like about the static map is that they sneak in these little optional things. You don't have to come here. You don't have to do any of this. It's kind of a dead end, but it's nice. And I had actually recorded all of this already, but at least I thought I recorded it. Turns out I did not. I had gotten pretty far. Well, I'd gotten some distance further, I guess. Now I'm gonna do it all over again. No. No, I will not be dog food. I will not be demon dog chow. Ooh, money and other things. And things that I'm picking up I didn't see I was picking up. Delphi. Respec. I'm really looking forward to it. I'm probably going to get something equally as gimpy. But considering how much I don't really like what I have now. Back in the marsh. Should I just skip all this? Should I just kind of like fly through it? I don't know, I like the XP. And you'll never know what you're going to find. This crap. Tons and tons of crap. I'm debating whether I should install the one of the mods that increases the difficulty of the game. It's not that it's not that difficult. It's just that, oh boy. The drops could be better sometimes. I mean, the game is designed so that you're going to go through it a couple of times, or you're going to go through it with a couple of different characters, or something like that. But for your benefit, I don't want to have to do that. I'm already doing it. But I don't want to have to make you sit through it. First thing in the morning. Oh my god, it's 2? They're trying to kill me. Ooh, they're succeeding. That was almost success right there. Yeah, I got through it. Pretty decent chunk. Without you guys, sorry. Ooh, Lower Delphi. We're getting closer. Uh-oh. Oh yeah, who caught who? Guys thought you were slick. Yeah, centaurs. And here's the blacksmith
Well, I don't
that you
get
have the
many
quest for, but
visitors. Greetings.
I already,
How can I
I
help
already
you?
did the quest, so it's not gonna be any fancy
Hello?
text or acknowledgement. Pretty. I have to stop every now and again, just to remark on it. crap. Ha 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 ha. Guys think you're getting away with something. Don't think so. There's more of them? More? Just never ending. Where are all these satyrs coming from? Anybody know about Greek mythology? Where do satyrs come from? Okay, we're almost caught up. Yep, almost caught up. There we are. That's how far I got. And we're practically there. Get to see the great Oracle of Delphi, which I'm sure will disappoint many of you. Hunting Spear of Destruction. That's not you. You're Hunting Spear of Destruction. Okay. It's good to know what it does. Well, I do feel bad leaving them all here and just running through. I mean, somebody spent all this time coding it. Somebody spent all this time creating this map. I have to put it through its paces. Can't just run through. Besides, I need the experience. I think this is probably my least geared or most under-geared character. I have no idea. Like I found some caster gear, but nothing really earth-shaking, earth-shattering. And then I decided to throw in this whole, ooh, I'm gonna be a ranged character too. Use a bow. Those are the two things I like the least. Just kind of lumped together in one thing. I say like the least, I meant in this game. Just not a huge fan of. No, ranged I actually liked. Archery I actually kind of. Yeah, I could say I kind of liked it. I had a high level archer before. He really didn't start to wear out on me until the highest difficulty, where things just moving too fast and too many debuffs flying around, just too much for him. You know, you have a ranged character, you kind of expect to be far away from everything, and if you can't do that, you'll suffer. We're almost there, folks. But no, I have to get these guys. All centaurs must die. Maenads are fun. They really they really kill you. The later stages, 'cause they don't move, they don't stop. They're always moving around. They do all sorts of crazy things. They have casters. They drop traps. They poison you. I mean, they really throw the kitchen sink at you. It's like that. They just completely avoided what I threw at them. Well, not that time. Can't avoid me forever, blue cat ladies. No, the snifflies have gone. The flemmies are still here. Something wrong with my shadow.
You're not the first to come here, thinking that the god Apollo would protect his own temple from the monsters. Oh, we protect it. Good warriors have fallen, and no meteor, no arrow has come down from the heavens to strike our enemies.
Little do they know. Oops.
When the first satyrs attacked Delphi, my husband was quick to take sword against the beasts. He and a few others fought bravely, but were soon outnumbered. Stranger, I've seen him in my dreams. He told me he cannot cross the river Styx to Hades until his death is avenged. And he said his killer was part boar and part man. He said the beast hides underground, somewhere around Parnassus.
Part boar, part man. Which is different from the satyrs, which are part goat.
Seeker, we thank you for your sacred offering. Enter and present yourself to the great oracle.
Hey, permanent poison resistance.
Welcome, Seeker. You have come for a prophecy. Since Leonidas sent you, and you are a worthy supplicant, I shall channel Apollo's prophecy if he wills it. Wait, wait. I, the oracle of great Apollo, am having a vision. The ancient ones emerge and run in chaos's full eruption. An evil band in every land, delighting in destruction. What seems shapeless, formless, and faceless, their great one is releasing. So to enslave both god and knave, their sorrows thus increasing. Who is man to stay the hand of those the gods can't better? And a hero yet takes the bet to break the evil's fetter. 3 lights of hope to help you cope. One south in sand and wonder. One to the east, defeat the beast and tear their plan asunder. The final light will mark the fight, where you must face your fear. A door ajar, you travel far, and yet you find it near.
Travel far, and yet we find it near. That sounds like a lot of running around.
You, warrior, are not what you seem. You came here to discover the source of these monsters. Nearby in the foothills of Parnassus lie the Parnassus Caves. Travel through these caves, and on the far side, you shall find your answer.
Parnassus Caves are in Parnassus. Well, at least they're not like in Dublin or something.
Make light your weighty burden, warrior. Live long, O traveler.
Okay, stop talking to me.
Blades, shields, potions, greaves, bows, helmets of all kinds. Oh, can I help you?
Can you?
Bye then.
Stores deep and wide, as the poets say.
A lot of stuff to do. Oh, let's not dilly dally. Let's get to the fun part. Or whatever. We don't. I'm sleepy. Mm-hmm. Respecking.
Roads not taken may now be followed.
And so I have, it says I have 3 unused skill points, and this is how much it costs to respec. So every time you respec, it's gonna cost you a little bit more until eventually it gets kind of prohibitive. Alright, see what's up to 2,000 now. We've only respect what, 5 points?
It is decided.
Yeah, let's do this, and then we'll do that, and then we'll see how it works. Alright, let's get out of here. We're off to find Parnassus Caves. Ooh. Oh, the shield again? See, Squall kind of, it doesn't really do anything. Kind of just hangs out here. It does something, I guess. It doesn't really do much, I guess, at the lower skill points. It's very small radius, very short duration, low chance of hitting anything. But this thing, Storm Surge, is fun. Go ahead, hit me. Hit me with your best shot. Squall, I mean, it's nice. In combinations with other things, it's actually pretty nice. Especially that debuff. Man, we're getting into some bleak looking territory here. Who knew Delphi was so crummy? The good thing about Squall is that you can put it actually anywhere you want. You don't have to cast it on an enemy, and so you can bait a whole bunch of them and then have them walk through it repeatedly. Does it seem like the cast time on it is, the recharge time on it is pretty fast? I can't tell. The Parnassus Caves. The caves of Dr. Parnassus. Whoa, rats. Apparently ancient Greece was infested with giant rats. I guess here's another thought. Let's try that out. I can grab a whole bunch of mobs and then cast Squall on myself. Yes, but I guess not really all that interesting at the moment. Nor do I want them to actually I don't really. That's the thing like I don't understand about some of these things, like the storm surge. I mean, I'd put a point in it. I don't know if I'd actually pump it up, because the whole point is I'm trying to avoid being hit. And why would I want something that triggers me when you get hit? So that the harder that you get, the harder it is you become to being hit, the less effective the skill becomes. I don't know if it triggers on shield block, but perhaps for a paladin, who's looking at mostly absorption instead of and resistance instead of just flat out evasion. That kind of character would benefit from it. So many options. Alright, let's go see how well this stacks up against something that's actually difficult. No, not bad. Ouch. Not bad at all. That was much better than I was anticipating. And now we can tell that poor widow that her husband is avenged. come out, monster. Ooh, ooh, I hear something. I hear monsters. Come on, come get me. Come get me. Oh, is this the way out? Hello outside? Nope. 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 That's a funny looking death. Whoa. Another thing I like about this Storm Surge is that I don't have to cast it. I mean, you cast it once on yourself, and it's got a small chance of happening. A nominal, non-zero chance, but it's not all that. It's not all that bad. Oh, these guys are gonna be the end of me. Yeah, I can't screw around with them. There we go. Yep, no screwing around with them. So they leech life from you, so they'll just keep healing themselves and healing themselves at your expense. Oh, daylight. Ah, yesterday's coffee. With grinds in it. Yummy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Yes, I am feeling much better. Thank you for asking. No, there's nothing really interesting here. For some reason, aiming requires a lot more concentration than fighting with a spear ever did. I don't know why, this is just funny. I'm gonna put up a squall and then I'm just gonna run around you. I'm really not a big fan of these main ads. They're just a pain in the butt. But we do have some really fun things to look forward to. Because the reason when I started in Xfinity, I started in the Minoan Labyrinth, because this is where that was where things really had already heated up. You know, the first part of the first kind of half of the first act is a little slow, a little casual. Once you get around this part, this is where things really heat up. You can see like the mob count is higher. They do more stuff. They don't just kind of come at you. They do poison damage. It's just gonna get worse from here. Dead bodies everywhere. So yesterday I got really I got really riled up about somebody posting on the Diablo 3 forums that Diablo was a revolutionary RPG, and I nearly lost my mind right there. Not that it's going to be a bad game or that I'm not looking forward to it or anything like that. It's just the words revolutionary and RPG do not come to my mind when I think of Diablo 3. In fact, they don't really come to mind when it comes to anything Blizzard does these days. On the other hand, I still want to go back and actually finish Hellgate London, which I never did. I was really close. One time I was really close, and for some reason I couldn't finish it. And it wasn't like I sucked at it kind of thing. It was just a time constraint thing, and I don't know. It never got done. And I'm not the kind of person that likes to leave things unfinished. It's kind of funny with all these new games coming out. New and exciting things. Really all I can think about is all the old games I played and how much more fun they were. It's sad. Oh. Oh. Wait a minute. What is this? It's a satyr. selling me goods. Did he just burp at me? Let's try that again. Ah. He just burped at me. This is defense text speed amber flask. I should put this together. Oh, I've never put this together. Interesting. Pristine plumage, turtle shells. I got tons of stuff. Ah, no. Dude. Take a breath mint. I don't use turtle shells. Don't use pristine plumage. So, should have tons of this stuff laying around. Ooh. Whoa. And the funny thing is that I'm already going through my mind of other builds I want for Titan Quest. Not that I don't like this one. Okay, fine. I'm not really crazy about it just yet. It was kind of fun. And what is this? Parnassus hinterlands. It's just satyrs everywhere. It's a giant camp of satyrs, apparently. Look at this. Oh my goodness. Oh hi, nice to see you too. Just gonna murder these guys one by one. Come on. Come on. How's my coffee doing? Getting cold. Coffee's getting cold. See, one of the characters I'm gonna play next, I believe, right after this guy. He's a warrior and warfare and spirit build, and I'm already thinking that I can do a completely different warrior spirit build. And I mean completely different. I mean the same exact skill trees, but completely different skill sets. And I do want to show it to you. I just don't know if I have the time commitment. Okay, so now we're really getting into it. And I don't know if you've noticed these obsidian things, these black protrusions. Have been persistent, or at least consistent, over the act. All these satyr camps, they all have, almost all of them have these giant black rocks in them. I don't know if you've noticed, but it might become important one day. That should do it. Wahaha. What? There's like a little... What is this? This isn't the war camp. It's like a little farm. I'm guessing these are all the people that are left, or were part of the farm at some point. That sucks. Now, what does this have to do with Satyr warbands? I have no idea. This is some seriously crazy stuff. Oh, there's some more warbands. Money. We like money. I'm kind of abusing the hell out of this storm surge thing. Yeah, it's gonna have to end. I can't keep relying on that.